Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your homie Ace Hood, Superstar J. We in the VIP. DJ Self, VIP Saturdays. Ace Hood.
You know what it is, DJ Self, VIP Saturdays. Superstar J.
It's Great Rizzy up in here, man.
We got the man of the hour, man. The man of 3 hours, man.
Yes, sir.
Ace Hood.
Yeah, we in the building.
What's up, homie?
Man, working, man. Album in stores now. Feeling good.
I bought like 3, too.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Because, what I like about you is that you never stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, the whole, I'm not going to get into, we're going to ask that question after this, but I know the whole Def Jam thing, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? What's going to happen now? But you just kept on going, dropping them mixtapes, and then dropping them hits.
Right. Yeah, stay focused at the end of the day. Kept working, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's even with the Trials and Tribulations album. And that's why I wanted to get across to the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, through all the adversity, everything that I've been through, like, still I stand yet again, you know what I'm saying? So, feel good, man.
So that's the definition. So
Yep.
let me see, when you probably was in Miami and Florida and, that shit happened, you was like, the fuck, man, I gotta get back on these streets.
Yeah.
And
Not even, man, like, my situation was actually up with Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I got cut off the label and nothing like that. It's just I owed him 3 albums. You know what I'm saying? So after I gave him 3 albums, we ended up switching the situation.
God damn, 3 albums?
Yeah, I owed him like 3 albums.
Quick.
Yeah. Shit.
You shit went quick, man.
You know what I mean? It came quick, man. But I'm always thankful for the stepping stool, you know what I'm saying? But I'm much happier where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Money, Cash Money, Branch, just, he let me do me. Like Bird, them, they say, man, we here to support your vision and whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't got to, try to be this or try to be that. You know what I mean? Whatever I believe in, homie say, hey, we're going to put money behind whatever you want to do. So,
and it don't hurt to be with a winning team, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't hurt. But it sounds like, when I looked at the title, Trials and Tribulations, it seems like your career, by no means is it over, but it seems like it's coming full circle.
Right.
Like now is your time and shit. How do you feel about that? Like going through the 3 albums, there's been a lot of singles out there and stuff. Right. But in my personal opinion, you haven't always got your just due until like just within the last year.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it takes time. I think when I first jumped in the game, a lot of people didn't know Ace Hood's story.
Yeah.
So I think over time, like for the past few years, maybe like 2-3 years now, people are actually understanding, what I have to offer to the game and what I represent.
Yeah.
So it just took time for me to continue giving them good substance, man. And that's what I always thought in my head. Like, they after a while, you only can deny so much great product to the point where it's like, you know what, I gotta rock with Ace because all this shit is just hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He make good music and good material, and that's why I never say much, man. I continue to stay humble because my music speak loud. You know what I mean?
At one point, though, you know what I'm saying, that I know you's like, I don't get my just due. You know what I'm saying? Right. A lot of artists don't put out hits like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists throughout their careers, and I know, I feel like you're a veteran now. You know what I'm saying? But you're like the dude that was in the NBA that was young, and then was just the 3rd year, the 4th year, you just killing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just feel like it had to be one point that like you like, damn, these motherfuckers don't show my just due. Like I had a hit after hit after hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm a New York City DJ, and it's hard to cross over this border and stay irrelevant.
Right.
And you stay irrelevant.
Don't stay relevant.
And I know you when you go out to these clubs and you hear that Bugatti, you like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I want to back up just a bit, man.
Okay.
I want to go back to the last album that you had, and the joint that I always loved. I love the music, but I always fucking forget the name of the exact joint. It was Hustle Hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Big fucking
How the
single.
fuck you forget Hustle Hard,
Because
man?
I always sing the full line. I just forget the chorus.
Timeless records, Ace. That's what we call it. Timeless records.
Exactly. I call it the same thing. It's crazy.
You got a lot of rappers now that put music out.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have no catalog. They just had like a nice song.
Yeah.
That was it. That shit right there, you got to be able to play it 10 years from now in the stadium and still go to rock.
Exactly.
How did that song come about? That seems like that was like kind of like that beginning forming to where you're at right now.
That was when things started to, but Hustle Hard, man, was really my life, dog. Like I tell everybody, that was really my life.
Yeah.
Like all the lyrics, that was my life at that point in time. Like I told myself, all right, I'm in the circumstances where, money ain't coming in like it always was.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like starting to run out to that last dollar.
Same old shit.
Yeah, so I did that. That's exactly where it came from.
Yep.
Literally sitting on my couch, dog. I sung the hook to myself. I was like, same old shit. just a different day. Because every time people would call me, I would say that, and then I knew like what I believed in and my morals that I stood on. Because I knew I wanted to get my mom a house, and I knew I never wanted my daughter to ever want for anything. So when I put it together, and when I heard the beat, I said, yo, if I could find a way to flip this flow, before I ever created this record, dog, I said, if I could find a way to flip this flow, this gonna be a smash. And I found a way to do it, dog. Put it out, and then that shit was a smash. As you can see, you got people biting the flow.
Bugatti's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Colossal. And then you just dropped it, before the album dropped, you dropped that Before the Rolling.
Yeah.
I like that record.
Yeah, another dope record, man. Substance. You know
it seems like, and you said a lot of, in the last time we was talking in the interview, that you said a lot of people are taking your style a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel with Ace Hood is that you do like chant records that people feel good, like the Hustle Hard, the Bugatti, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like I always say, like when you're drunk and you can feel what a person's talking about in that record, you got a hit record.
They feel like they you.
You know what I'm saying?
They in the party and they you. And they fucking you.
And they like Before the Rollie. So what made you write that record and get Meek on that?
I don't know. I wanted to take it back like before it all, man.
Yeah.
Before it all, you know what I'm saying? And, before we was living like we living now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's just a record like back in the hood, back in them Tars days. You know what I'm saying? When I used to have my first 4 Tars. My homeboy had that Merc that slightly linked a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
Windows ain't working nothing, but just Before the Rolling, man. And I wanted to get the homie Meek Mill because he came from that same soil.
Yeah.
So he understand that lingo. You know what I mean? So shout out to the homie, man. But great record, dog.
It's like I look at the team, man. I look at the stable.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak. Like I got a bunch of young gunners in there.
Right.
Like how is it when you're in the studio, you're in that process? Obviously, we hearing the end product, you're holding your own. But how is it working with all those artists? Like you got a lot. It's you.
Yeah.
It's Ross. It's Drake. It's Wayne. It's freaking Tunchi. It's like all kinds.
Nikki.
Of
You know what I mean? It's a lot. I know your Rolodex is like when you got your album. I know all these people on your roster to even bust are like, damn, who should I get on this record?
Right.
So how do you figure it out? Because I know you don't want too many features.
Yeah.
But you want that right feature.
Right,
you know what I mean? That relates with you.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's I don't know. It all depends. It all depends, man. When you're working with certain people. I don't know. This time around, I ain't want to do too many features.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's good to have good friends like that, though, on a roster like that, so you can call on, you know what I mean?
Shit, it's good to just call Wayne, because Wayne just jumps on this, because my favorite record is Bugatti. That's it. That record's gone. That's everywhere, but We Out Here.
Yeah, We Out Here.
That's warming up in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm spinning it crazy,
right.
And motherfuckers like, yo, that's Ace Hood. I said, yeah, nigga. Another record.
Yeah,
another fucking record.
Yeah. That's a lifestyle record. I feel like that's another one that's gonna be around for a while. It's just another, my hustle mentality.
Yeah.
And we out here every day. If you want anything in your life, you gotta be out here. And not only that, it's the lingo.
Right.
You know what I mean? A lot of times when I create these records, I ask myself, like, what's the new talk?
Yeah.
Like, I try to create the new talk. You see how Meek say his levels to this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the new talk.
We out here.
The new talk is, we out here. Because everybody say, what's good, man? I'm out here. You know what I mean? So that's how that
is that from the hood where you from? Like, a lot of people say that slang?
Yeah, from the hood, whole Florida. And not even Florida, just other places that I go.
Yeah.
They be like, man, we out here.
We out here?
We out here, man.
What part of Florida are you from?
Deerfield Beach.
Deerfield Beach?
Like Broward County area.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's Broward, of course, the county, but
so that's still considered the bottom. That's still down there.
Yeah,
Tell me a day in the life out there. Like, what's the popping clubs where you got to go out to eat, where the bitches is at, all that?
You can go anywhere depending on what you want. If you want probably the Spanish mommies and stuff, you probably got to go to like Margate.
Okay.
If you want if you want to get you some white girls, you probably go to Boca. If
Okay.
you want the hood, if you want the bad hood ones, you go to Lauderdale.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You hit Lauderdale, you probably go to Pompano. Even Deerfield be here and there. You know what I'm saying? But Lauderdale got them. Yeah. Lauderdale.
Niggas be making that little 45-minute trip north from Miami. So
we out here, man.
Some niggas be making it up there in 20 minutes. But
I'm going to call Ace, yo, I'm out here, man. So where the fucking bitches at, man? We was talking behind the scenes, and, from being an artist like you always have a single.
Right.
But then, when you drop that Starvation 2, it just showed you different levels of sometimes I tell artists all the time, like, it ain't about radio.
Yeah,
it's about a good motherfucking piece of work.
Exactly. Right. Exactly, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I learned in this game, no, seriously, man, I learned in this game how powerful mixtapes and stuff like that are. And like the radio don't really mean much because half of these guys, it's a whole nother world. Like it's a whole nother world besides like I'm learning as opposed to just radio. Like it be guys who just be shopping mixtapes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when you go to their show, it's 3,000 people showing up.
Yeah.
And they don't got no radio spins, none of that. You know what I mean? And people
It's
come out,
shocking.
the true fans come out.
Yo, I forgot the and I know I shouldn't forget this fucking club, but there's a club in Atlanta. It's like a fucking hole in the wall, son. It's a hot box, straight hot box. But I went, checked out a couple of shows. I had no idea who the fucking artists were, but 500-600 kids knew every fucking word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that mixtape game, like, it's it's not even on our radar, but that shit just feed the street.
It's on my
man.
radar, nigga.
You the mixtape king, my fault.
I know what it is,
but
man.
it feed the street, man. So definitely, I got a quick question for you. Like with let's talk about Khaled a little bit, man. Yeah. Working with
shout
him.
Shout out to Khaled.
You know, shout out to Big Bro. Like how did that come about? Because I know a lot of people don't know the full story. So how did it come about with you and him discovering you, or you getting in contact with him? How did it work out?
Man, a random day. Literally, dog, like me chilling at my house on the couch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Homie came over, knocked on the door, and he was like, yo, let's go up to the station. So I'm like, for what? You know what I mean? Because it was literally, dog, a random day, nothing was planned. I ain't say, yo, I want to go meet, nothing like that. Ended up, we was like, all right, cool, let's go. Ended up throwing on the outfit, jumped in the Merc, and we went up to the 99 Jams, the radio station.
Yeah.
So as soon as I pulled up, Khaled pulled up in the baby blue Phantom. About 5 minutes later,
Starvation was like,
man. So when I seen him, I just wanted to spit for him on camera because I just wanted to be a part of his birthday bash. It's annual. We bring the biggest stars. It's crazy. So I wanted to be a part of that. But he was like, yo, I'm on my way to a meeting. Could you give me a CD? But I had my shit together. I had a CD, bio, picture. I had it all.
Artists, you had Ace Hood.
For real, man.
Motherfuckers come with a fucking CD and try to sell it to you. Just no
somebody
cover,
did
nothing.
That. I was like, bro, you ain't got a cover. Somebody did me like that the other day. But no, I had my shit together, man. But you know, he was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a call back. You know what I mean? I'm thinking in my mind, like, man, he ain't gonna call me
like,
back,
whatever.
man. Like, whatever. But he called back 11:30. My people ain't tell me till the next day.
Yeah.
And when he told me on the next day, he was just like, yo, you know, Khaled want to hear a bigger record. So Hood was out that time. I killed that.
Crazy.
2 verses, sent it over to him. He heard it. He heard the hunger, the passion, and what I could be. And he was like, man. And a few weeks later, I'm in the office. We talking.
Like, we the best.
Changed your motherfucking life,
real,
man.
Dog.
Man, shout out to Khaled,
Yo,
man.
what's up with? I'm just curious. What happened with the friend that said let's go to the radio station? He still with you?
Nah, not no more. Not no more. Yeah, he not. Cause he at that point in time he wanted to play my manager. But it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only so far he could have taken me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So and not only that, man, there's certain things that went wrong and certain people he was affiliated and things just go well. Out. But I had to make a decision in my life. You know, when you deal with, you know, people you come up with sometimes, you know, people feel like it's the best thing to do. But I had to make a decision on, okay, you know what? You know, because I'm real spiritual, so I was feeling like that God was telling me to remove some people in my life. And when I actually did that, my life and my circumstances and career, things started changing for me. So I think back to this day, like, what if I wouldn't have made that decision? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be taken to the next level. And, you know, he honestly said he couldn't do it. You know, because he came
Ace.
from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what you expect? You gonna take me to Trump? You know what I mean?
Right.
And tell the fans why they should get this album.
This album, man, is the realest shit I ever wrote, dog. For anybody who's ever been through anything in life, trials and tribulations is for you. You know what I'm saying? I just think, like, everything that's going on in the world, dog. You know what I mean? I think, you know, this music and this substance is needed right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even necessarily glorifying the finer things. It's pure substance. And my whole goal with creating this project was to make sure I gave fans, you know, praying to inspire, to motivate. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I needed to tell my story because I came from the bottom, man. I done been through every roadblock there is. Everybody know that about Ace Hood. He done
Ace
been through,
Hood.
like, I done been through it all, dog, and still standing. Still winning, the biggest records, and the hottest young nigga, regardless of what they say. You know what I'm saying? And we out here.
We out here.
Yeah.
Yo, man, thanks for coming out. Man, Ace Hood.
Yo, make sure you go ahead. Yo, how can the people get in touch with you? The Instagram, the Twitters, all that.
They can get at me, man. Twitter, Ace Hood, ACESOOD.
You be on your Instagram too?
Yeah, I'll be on my Instagram running that shit too. Ace Hood, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Yeah, Ace Hood. The fuck, man! I gotta get back on these streets.
Yeah.
And
Not
show 'em.
even, man, like, my situation was actually up with Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, I got cut off the label and nothing like that. It's just I owed him 3 albums. You know what I'm saying? So after I gave him 3 albums, we ended up switching the situation.
God damn, 3 albums?
Yeah, I owed him like 3 albums.
Quick.
Shit,
This shit went quick, man.
You know what I mean? It came quick, man. But I'm always thankful for the stepping stool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm much happier where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Money, Cash Money, Branch. Just, he let me do me. Like Bird, them, they say, man, we here to support your vision and whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't got to.
Like, I remember, the whole, I'm not going to get into, we're going to ask that question after this, but I know the whole Def Jam thing, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? What's going to happen now? But you just kept on going, dropping them mixtapes, and then dropping them hits.
Yeah, stay focused at the end of the day. Kept working, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's even with the Trials and Tribulations album. And like, that's why I wanted to get across to the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, through all the adversity, everything that I've been through, like, still I stand yet again, you know what I'm saying? So, feel good, man.
So that's the definition. So let me see, when you probably was in Miami and Florida and, that shit happened, you was like.
It takes time. I think when I first jumped in the game, a lot of people didn't know Ace Hood's story.
Yeah.
So I think over time, like for the past few years, maybe like 2-3 years now, people are actually understanding, what I have to offer to the game and what I represent.
Yeah.
So it just took time for me to continue giving them good substance, man. And that's what I always thought in my head. Like, they after a while, you only can deny so much great product to the point where it's like, you know what, I gotta rock with Ace because all this shit is just hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He make good music and good material, and that's why I never say much, man. I continue to stay humble because my music speak loud. You know what I mean?
At one point, though, you know what I'm saying, that.
Hey, yo, what's good, man? It's your homie Ace Hood, Superstar J. We in the VIP. DJ Self, VIP Saturdays. Ace Hood.
You know what it is, DJ Self, VIP Saturdays. Superstar J.
It's Great Rizzy up in here, man.
We got the man of the hour, man. The man of 3 hours, man.
Yes, sir.
Ace Hood.
Yeah, we in the building.
What's up, homie?
Man, working, man. Album in stores now. Feeling good.
I bought like 3, too.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Because, what I like about you is that you never stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Try to be this or try to be that. You know what I mean? Whatever I believe in, homie say, hey, we're going to put money behind whatever you want to do. So,
and it don't hurt to be with a winning team, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't hurt. But it sounds like when I looked at the title, Trials and Tribulations, it seems like your career, by no means is it over, but it seems like it's coming full circle.
Right.
Like now is your time and shit. How do you feel about that? Like going through the 3 albums, there's been a lot of singles out there and stuff, but in my personal opinion, you haven't always got your just due until like just within the last year.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it takes